Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome on into another Tarot Card Live with me, General Goods Tarot. I hope that you all are well. Happy Thursday to you guys. Today we are doing free 3-card readings. That means if you would like a 3-card reading, all you have to do is ask a question in chat. If you do spam your free questions, I will unfortunately block you from the channel. Please don't spam your questions. Just post it once, or when you see that your question has disappeared, you know what's reasonable, right? Like if you see your username twice or 3 times in the same screen on chat, you know you have spammed your question. And if you like to donate for a reading, all you have to do is click the pin comment at the bottom of the chat. It'll blow up and tell you all the details for how to donate. For those who would prefer complete and total privacy, feel free to contact me via my link in the description. Linktree is there. Click it. It'll tell you all the details for how to book a private reading with me. I offer live private readings and private video recordings sent directly to your emails, okay? All information is kept confidential as long as you do not share the links to the videos. They are unlisted, but shared exclusively with you, okay? Good day to you all. Happy Thursday. Hi, Spring. Hello, Samreen. Hello, Joanna. It's good to see you. Happy Thursday. Hi, Lucas. It's good to see you as well. Linda, I got you. Thank you so much for the update on that and for the clarity. All right, so chat, before we get started on the free readings, it's so important for you to remember tarot is never the definitive guide to the future. It's always picking up on current energies, so use any and all readings that you receive with a grain of salt. No reading is 100% accurate, no matter who you receive it from, no matter how accurate that reader is, no matter how accurate the readings turn out, okay? Always use them with a grain of salt and use them in combination with your own intuition and gut feelings, okay? So with that said, chat, we're doing 3-card readings today. If you like a free reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to our first donation with Freeway Kid. If Freeway Kid is not here, we will move forward to MM, who has sent me her questions in advance. Thank you, MM. I appreciate that. I'll be right back, chat. I'm just going to go cough. I got to clear my throat, and then I'll be right with you. We're going to connect to Bora first. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. May we connect to Bora, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Any energies coming through in her life, Spirit, and 3 cards. What's new coming into Bora's life, which they should know about? We have here the 2 of Pentacles, followed by the Knight of Swords, with the energy of the Empress. Okay, I see. Is what I think it is. There's going to be an emotional situation coming through for you, Bora, where you will be challenged. It will have you address a certain aspect of yourself that does need some maturing. So you have what's new coming into your life. Bora, is an opportunity to address something about an expression of yours. With the 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Empress here, it does feel like there will be an emotionally challenged situation where you are sort of elevating a part of you, okay? So that's new, what's coming in, a situation that's going to be elevating you. How beautiful is that? So that will be coming through. And if the Knight of Swords is an indication of timeline, it should be happening fairly soon to you, okay? So think like next month to a few weeks. To 3 weeks. We're saying 3 weeks around that sort of timeline. We're going to clear the energy, please. And thank you, Spirit. But again, don't use timing for anything. Spirit's time is way different for them than it is for us. All right. So clear the energies, please. And thank you, Spirit. We're going to get to Spring here. What is the best approach to pursue connections with S for me? Thank you. Close out the previous readings. We're going to connect to Spring, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as S here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, and the energy surrounding this question, clearing the energies of the previous readings. You're very welcome, Bora. Good luck to you. Spirit, in 3 cards, what is the best approach to pursue connection with S for spring? The 9 of Cups, the Magician, and the Hangman here is the way I think it is. Your spirit guides are saying for you, spring in particular, when you're feeling especially triggered by something in regards to S or about S, let's say you get jealous or you get frustrated or annoyed, but those feelings are like heightened to the max, right? Like times 2, times 3, times 10 even. Your spirit guides are saying the best approach is to let that go, recognizing that you're at a heightened level of feelings and choosing to approach any matter that you are feeling triggered or reactive to by first grounding yourself and then maybe approaching it from a place of complete control, right? So with the 9 of Cups, the Magician and the Hangman here, it's about letting go of things you're feeling triggered by and assessing them first and then reacting to them with some type of degree of emotional control and self-control is coming through here. Okay, so it's about working through your triggered feelings with S and not reacting to them because there's something about you reacting to them making situations a bigger problem than they need to be. Okay, so that is the reading for you. That is to help you the best to approach S for connection. Okay, beautiful reading from your spirit guides, speaking softly, more kinder even too. Hello, Freeway Kid. It's good to see you. We got one more free reading to do before we get to your 3 mini readings. Thank you so much for your patience. We're going to answer one more person. We're going to answer Andrea here. What's coming towards me in love? Clear the energies. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Can we connect to Andrea, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, and the energy surrounding her question, especially when it comes to her love life? Spirit and 3 cards. What's coming towards Andrea in love? I heard something soothing. We have here the Page of Wands coming through here, followed by the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords in the block position, the Ace of Swords in the block position, and the Hierophant in the block position is what I think it is. Huh. What seems to be coming towards you in love is you manifesting something, okay? So you are thinking either about your perfect partner, a fair partner. I just got somebody who is fair to you. I just saw the word justice come into my head as I'm holding on to this. So it looks like you're going to be doing some sort of fantasy, dreaming, brainstorming work, kind of like you're making a mood board for your mind, where you're thinking, you're coming to the conclusion of what you want, how you would like it, how you want the person to be. And it almost feels like spirit can't do anything until they know what you want. So you might be given the chance to have somebody who has like traits that you're looking for, but you're going to have to think about them first, okay? With the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords coming through here, followed by the Hierophant, these all came out in the block position. Your spirit guides, it almost feels like there won't be any guidance until they see clearly with certainty what you're looking for and what you're after, okay? So that they can guide you to those things. So your spirit guides are saying right now what's next in love with you is almost like forming in clay what you what you're seeking in traits and personality in a lover before they come into your life in different ways and different names and different looks, etc., etc. Okay, so it does seem like you have something exciting on its way to you after some manifestation work, which is super cool. So that is your reading, Andrea. I want a fair partner this time. Respects to you on that. We love justice. All right, so chat, please pause your free readings. We will do more. I promise to you, we will. We're going to get to Freeway Kids readings. All 3 of them, and then we'll open up for some more 3-card readings, okay? Thank you guys so much for your patience with me. If you have donated and I did not address your donation, do let me know. I will change the list to match that. Remember, I'm just one person. I do have some fabulous mods here. Hello, We Vibes, Joanna, Twitter Love, wherever you're at. Hello to you. And they will be helping the chat periodically, but I'm just one person. So if I'm going slow with the readings, it's not because I want to be slow. It's because the spirits, the very guides that exist in this universe would rather me take my time with readings, okay? And just so I give you guys a heads up, in August, prices will change. Full readings will go from 10 to 20. Mini readings will go from 5 to 10. And really quick yes or no readings will go from 3 to 5. but they are all getting updated in how I approach them. So I got to be honest with you, I'm pretty excited about that. It feels like Spirit just told me I got a raise. Thank you, Spirit. Because I just unlocked some meaningful spiritual abilities that I'll be utilizing in the readings to come. Okay, so I'm super excited about that. It's a little scary though. So if you guys don't feel like you can pay that price, don't worry. I understand you. Major respects. I'm still going to do the free readings regardless. Okay, for those in chat who are wondering. All right, so Freeway Kid, we're going to get to your readings now. And by the way, there will be a free full reading raffle at the end of this stream, just to give you guys a heads up, okay? So anyone and everyone can join. You don't have to be a subscriber, a supporter. All you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100. I'll let you guys know when we are open for that. All right, so close out the previous readings. Freeway Kid, your first mini question here is, what is this person's energy towards me? He was being mean and rude the last conversation. I was shocked. I also believe he was drinking, but no excuse. I haven't spoken to him. Major respects to you. Clear the energy on that. Hi, Jazz. It's good to see you. We're going to connect to Freeway Kid, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the person that you're mentioning here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Any energy surrounding your question, Spirit, in 4 cards. 5 with ultimate details. What is this person's energy towards S Virgo? Hello, anything. Good to see you guys. Happy Thursday to you. Is what I think it is. Oh, can we get 4 cards on why that Fool is coming out here? I just feel like they feel like the cards that are coming out here as Virgo, they describe a person who is just totally in their head, okay, with their energy towards you. Can we get 3 more? Oh man. Oh my god. Is what I think it is. So his energy towards you is like, I needed to express my mixed emotions in my head. It looks like he just went and said something to you, like something he was working through and thinking, and he just blurted something out. Kind of feels foolhardy. His energy is like regret for behaving a certain way and feeling like you're gonna either like break up with him and the connection with him. There's just something like this person's like, I just acted out of impulsivity. Like I acted like a child just now to some things I've been working through in my mind. And I feel like she's definitely going to break up with me or break up with me as a person. So we have here the 5 of Wands of those mixed emotions, the Fool, into that 8 of Swords, Judgment, and the 10 of Pentacles here. He definitely thinks that you're about to like fly off and just be like, no, you can't have access to me. So he fears like you breaking up with him or the connection. So we have here the beans in the Tower here. That's interesting because there's 2 kind of tell the story of like Jack and the Beanstalk. If you know, you know that story. We have here the apple, the fox coming through here, followed by the energy of the broom. All right, so this is what I think it is. He didn't really mean what he said to you. He did not mean what he said to you. It just sort of feels like he had something about you on his mind for so long that his like conscious self was just reacting very impulsively in the moment. He regrets how he behaved, but it's almost like he's saying, I'm going to take however she reacts to me. Like if she ends this connection, I know it's because of how I behaved or something like that. So it's just something about him feeling like a child, like he had regressed in some ways in his maturity journey. And so his energy towards you is the fear of the fallout because of his immaturity. He'd rather you not end the connection, but he knows that you probably will based on like your boundaries, who you are as a person. Okay. That really sucks to hear. I'm sorry that you guys are going through that. Hello, Healing Hearts. It's good to see you. Happy Thursday, everyone. Not sure how to navigate this, but I will definitely not be speaking to him for a while unless there is an apology. You definitely deserve one. I'm sorry that you guys both went through that. There is some major regret coming through him if that's something that would help the situation if you wanted to know that. So we're going to close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to get to your next reading now. Yes, Virgo, going to NYC next week. How will that trip go? We'll be solo for a few days, then we'll see friends. Close out the previous readings. We're going to connect to S Virgo, rather a freeway kid, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Any energies of this trip next week for her? Spirit in three cards. Three tarts. Spirit. Oh my God. In three cards, how will the trip go? Chariot, the Tower, the Five of Swords here. Oof! 5 cards on way. This Chariot. This is a scary energy, but we'll navigate it. We have your retreat. We have your strength, growth in the reverse, idle hours, caution in the reverse. This is what I think it is. You're going to have a lot of free time. You're going to have a lot of free time, a freeway kid. And it does seem to affect you in a way where your free time, is it what I think it is? Is what I think it is now. Is what I think it is at the moment. It's almost like you are out on this trip to reclaim something about yourself in your free time, and you just being a solo dolo woman. It's like you're trying to gather your strength on this trip to be somebody whom you feel is like, all right, I can go and do this on my own. I can do this. I don't need another person to be with me while I go out to these venues, these events, these places, these locations, and have a good time. It almost looks like, but you're triggered by feeling lonely. Even though you have friends that you will be visiting, it's like, but I wish that I had somebody to be here with me to enjoy it. I feel almost worse about myself because I feel like I need somebody to be with me to enjoy these outings that I'm about to do. So there's just something like you're feeling quite like you're in limbo on this trip, wishing there was like some kind of companion with you. And you recognize this. I'm seeing you're recognizing this, and you're trying your best not to behave in a way where you feel insecure, and you maybe like reach out to somebody that you don't need to be talking to. So it's almost like, I feel lonely on this trip. I better not, I need to like not text people or certain kinds of people um while I'm in this energy. So I find that very interesting. You're feeling on this trip alone and burdened by the thought of that, even though you are meeting friends. We have your retreat, strength here, followed by the growth, idle hours, and the caution here. It's almost like you wanted to recharge, but recharging was a little bit difficult for you to kind of tap into. There is someone who lives there. I do not want to text. I understand. We're gonna get 2 more cards. Hello, Fokama. Thank you for your donation. And thank you, Therania, for your donation. We got room for one more donation before I close it down, guys. So if you want to donate, now's your time to do so. I will be ending donations after the next one, okay? So the list is already super full. I cannot do more than this. If you do want to book a private reading, I am available after this stream. Spirit, 2 more cards for Freeway Kid. How's the NYC trip going to go? We have here Death and the Queen of Swords here. This is what I think it is. It's going to be a little bit lonely. It almost feels like it shouldn't have felt lonely. So the energies coming through is like, I shouldn't feel lonely because this was my choice, but I can't help that I feel that way, and I'm upset that I can't just enjoy myself in my own free time. Let me try to figure out why I can't be alone and enjoy myself alone on this trip. So you're rather quite introspective on this trip, okay? All right, so we're gonna get to your next reading now. Clear the energy, Spirit, please and thank you. But there, I gotta say, as Virgo, I'm gonna say this. There is a lot of enchanting energy coming through as we close out that reading. Of you will eventually see how you're not bad company. And it's almost like you are gonna be revitalizing your self-esteem. when it comes to you being alone, like you finding yourself funny, you finding yourself amusing, enjoyable company even. So I need you to know this, even though the energy of this trip is of you feeling lonely, you're like you feeling frustrated by that is almost like the catalyst that brings you into an energy of I really like spending time with myself. So it's almost like it's a negative experience only in a certain kind of energy. Not that you're not going to enjoy yourself, but it does look like it's going to be a part of a path of you just really resonating with yourself. Okay, be feeling really good in your body. All right, so we're going to get to your next reading now. What's coming towards me in love? Clear the energies, close out the previous reading. Spirit, can we connect to Freeway Kid, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, and the energy surrounding their love life, spirit, and 4 cards. What's coming towards them in love? 6 of Swords, Page, the Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, Page of Wands here is what I think it is, Spirit. What's next in love is you and the person, somebody that you're, it does feel like this is the person you mentioned in your first reading, okay? You guys working things out and it's slowly improving. With the 6 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles coming through here, it does feel like you have this person on your mind. Things are slowly sort of working out for the two of you, even though you're feeling mixed about this individual. It just sort of feels like things are getting better with you guys when it comes to love. We're going to tap into in 5 cards or 4 cards why things feel romantic between you guys. There's a romantic energy coming through from the two of you, the person that you're asking about in the first reading. We got here uncertainty, and we have here humility in the reverse here. And then Spirit, 3 cards for that humility. Thank you, Emily Boyd. I appreciate that. I'm going to put you on the list. Just give me a moment to update it, okay? Emily, you're going to be the last reading of today. I appreciate you for that. Guys, I'm no longer accepting any more donations. Thank you guys so much for your time. We're wrapping up as Virgo's readings, and we're going to move forward to the next one, okay? All right, Spirit, 1 card, is it what I think it is with this energy? So it looks like you and the first person we talked about as Virgo, he's going to be prioritizing you and treating you really well, almost like he's showing up like how you need him to, but you're still quite uncertain because he has upset you, right? What's coming next in love for you is basically the two of you working things out slowly, him prioritizing you, almost like putting you on a pedestal, treating you really well, maybe even offering you gifts or like giving you something. I'm getting a big energy of him giving you something from afar, like from a faraway place where like a package is coming to you or roses are coming to you. This is what I'm sensing with the celebrity, the dating coming out here, followed by the energies of the partner in crime. You're going to be seeing some sudden uptick in movement in your love life. There may even be partnership coming through after a period of dating, but things are going to be slowly improving for you, especially with that first person, okay? Now, when it comes to this partnership in crime, partner in crime and dating here, you may not be the one dating the first person and being with them. There may be a different energy involved, like you're dating someone else and you're becoming their partner. But what I'm sensing here, what's next in love with you, is the situation improving and you dating and you enjoying yourself because you're being prioritized. And Spirit is throwing that energy at that first person in the first reading, okay? So that is your reading. Freeway Kid, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Good luck to you and this person. I'm going to ring the bell to your success, to both of your successes, okay? Good luck to the both of you. All right, guys, we're going to open up for 3 more free questions. If you like a free reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to MM's readings. And in about 35 minutes, there will be a free full reading raffle, okay? I'm no longer accepting any more donations. Please do not donate. If you do, I will give you a refund, unfortunately. So please do not donate. Donations are officially closed. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let me just edit this. And again, prices are updating next month. We're going to get to Positive Beer 2003. Close out the previous reading. You're very welcome, Freeway Kid. All the best to you. Hello, Tortoise Love. Happy Thursday. Will T have a good future husband? Close out the previous readings. Can we connect to T, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them? Any energy surrounding their future love life? Spirit and 3 cards for Positive Viber. Will T have a good future husband? We have here the Empress, the 10 of Pentacles, beautiful, and the Ace of Cups here. The answer is a very strong yes, okay? I gotta say, though, it certainly feels like she's gonna have a long-term relationship. Empress, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups is coming through here. Your spirit guides are saying she is going to have a long-term connection for sure, okay? Whether this person's a good husband or not, that's not really what spirit is highlighting here. It's just that a relationship will be very long-term for her. They do see marriage, and they do seem a very long-term relationship for her, okay? So that is your reading. The answer is she is destined for a long-term marriage, it looks like here. So close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you. Hold on. We're going to get to another person. I shall email my questions. Also, congrats on the race. Thank you, Thorani. I appreciate you. Guys, donations are closed. Please do not donate. Donations are officially closed. Thank you. Sorry, I just got back into the live. I didn't know you had stopped donations. I sent for one. Gotcha, Clinda. You will be the last donation of the day. I will honor your donation, okay? Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. If I'm missing your questions, guys, it's not personal. I'm missing them. There's a lot of people in chat right now. All right, so we're going to get to anything. I've been feeling a lot of grief and many, many big emotions for a while, almost pessimistic. If Spirit has any guidance for me, thank you. Close out the previous readings. Can we connect to anything, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energy surrounding their question? Spirit and 3 cards. What would you like to say to anything? This is what I think it is. That a huge aspect of the feelings that you're going through has some sort of connection to you healing from your past. Your spirit guides are essentially saying that the pessimism sometimes is an energy of you healing through past traumas, right? It's you taking a rest to acknowledge some pains that you've been going through. Your spirit guides do want to say you are healing. And one day you will be able to look back at things you've experienced with a sense of nostalgic memory rather than feeling still that consistent pain even after it has passed, okay? So it almost feels like you are on a slow mend. We have here the 6 of Pentacles, which is so beautiful. We have the 9 of Wands of that healing, of like the wounded warrior, but for you, it feels like the healing warrior almost with the 5 of Cups of the past, okay? So your spirit guides are wanting to say this. You will be able to overcome your emotions. Your body is currently in grief. It's currently processing a lot. It is currently healing from past situations, either psychologically or even physically. Okay, so with the 9 of Wands and 5 of Cups coming through here, your spirit guides are saying, let your body grieve. They understand this wave of emotions is very confusing and a lot, but eventually it will come and pass, okay? Let your body experience it. Try not to do anything to cope past it. It almost feels like let your body feel its emotions and try not to numb them. Like sitting with your feelings will also help heal your body a great deal. So if you do also want to sort of tackle this a little bit faster, just sitting in a chair, a very comfortable chair, and just letting your body feel the pain lets it process it to move forward even faster, okay? But a lot of people, your spirit guides are wanting to say I gotta just say it. Your spirit guides are saying a lot of people cope with negative emotions via paraphernalia, drugs, alcohol, booze, sex, not recognizing that by avoiding those feelings, they avoid the healing. You have to cry. You have to be pessimistic. You have to drown in your actual sober sorrow for your body to be like, okay, I'm getting through this. I'm suffering. I'm crying. and now I can move forward. So as oddly counterintuitive as it is, your spirit guides are challenging you to actually look at your feelings rather than walk away from them, okay? So this is a beautiful message of there is healing. You are healing. And one day you will transition to an energy of looking at the past with disappointment, but nostalgic disappointment rather than feeling the pain of what you've been through, almost like it's still fresh in your mind, okay? So that is your reading. Anything. I love your spirit guides, by the way. Very, very, very beautiful energy coming through. Beautiful beings you have here. All right, so close out the previous readings. Please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to answer one more person. Stella M. Is an ex watching me from a distance currently? Close out the previous readings. We're going to connect to Stella M, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as there any exes in their past lives, or in this current one, Spirit. 3 cards. Is there an ex watching you from a distance currently? 3 cards for yes or no. Judgment, the 10 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles here. Is that what I think it is? Is what I think it is now. The answer is no. Not at the moment. Anyone that you have broken up with, they seem to have cut you out of their energy. So the answer is absolutely not. I don't know if you know that exes have blocked you. That's something that definitely has happened. So with the Judgment, the 10 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles here, your spirit guides are saying no. In fact, some exes have even blocked you, Stella M. So if you've been worrying about being stalked, you're not being stalked whatsoever. So that's actually a good message, right? I don't want to be stalked either, y'all. All right, so clear the energies, please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you. Funny because I never got back at them. You're very welcome, Stella M. You're very welcome. Maybe you were just a peaceful ex. All right, so we're going to get to MM now. Chat, please pause your free readings. We will do more in 28 minutes. There will be a free full reading raffle. Thank you guys so much for coming on through. I appreciate you guys. Maybe there'll be 2 winners today. Who knows? Thank you so much, Mama Heather. Happy Thursday to you. It's good to see you. All right, so you wanted a timestamp for your readings. Close out the previous readings, please. And thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you. All right, so you want a timestamp. Your timestamp is 32:22. And I'm just going to read your questions and then answer you explicitly, okay? So clear the energies, please and thank you, Spirit. So I'm talking to a person. I would like to know their feelings and intentions and possibly outcomes, if anything, I need to worry about. Absolutely. We're going to clear the energies, connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as this individual, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, and the energy surrounding this question. Spirit and 3 cards. What are this person's feelings? For Knight of Cups, the Emperor, the Knight of Swords here is what I think it is. They really want to, so their feelings is like they have already developed a crush on you. We have here the Knight of Cups, the Emperor, and the Knight of Swords here, and they feel almost compelled to to make some sort of action towards it, but in a mature way. This doesn't feel like somebody trying to be a player or anything like that. This person comes in with serious intention with the Emperor, okay? So their feelings is like, I have a thing for you. I think that you are kind of cute. So this person has a crush on you. We have the 2 of Cups to be the confirmation of that. And he wants to react to it pretty soon, but not in a immature way is what's coming through here. We're going to get 3 cards on this person's energy. Spirit, 3 cards on their feelings for Strength. We have here the growth in the reverse here, followed by the change. Beautiful. I like this person's Spirit. 1 card is what I think it is. Like this person wants to make so many different moves towards you, but they just feel like they need to hold back because they themselves have matured a lot. Maybe they feel like in the past they hadn't, or they had reacted in ways that were like super immature player-ish. They don't want to treat you immaturely. Strength, the growth in the reverse and the change here. They want to really treat you in a very mature, respectful type of way, okay? So their feelings is, I like you, and I want to treat you with dignity, and not like I used to be with some past people. So there's some self-awareness coming through here. Spirit, 3 cards. What are this person's intentions towards We have here the 4 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the Seven of Cups here to see what can be built. Like they don't have any intense intentions towards you. They're just seeing like, hey, what can be built? Let's go with the flow. Like you are an option. I'm an option for you. With the Four of Swords, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups here, they just want to see what can be made between the two of you. What can happen? So their intentions is to build something to see what could involve, but not be too intense about it. Okay, to maybe even to like being scared of running you off if they were too intense. So 5 cards for that Four of Swords here. They're saying Four of Wands is on their mind. We have the Journey in the reverse. We have the Dance here. That's very much their mentality. The Joy in the reverse. The Risk in the reverse. And one more, Spirit, the Opportunities in the upright. Spirit is what I think it is. They just really like their intentions is like, I just really want to enjoy you. I want to enjoy my time with you. I want us to just have this opportunity together. So for you, this is the energy of like, I Bernadette, I sent you the email. I did indeed send you the email, I think yesterday, actually. I could try to resend it. Let me see. You might have to check your email, Bernadette. It's the one that ends in DSN, okay? So I sent it to the email. It ends in DSN. You might have to check your spam folder or promotions folder from the thing that you use, okay? Thank you so much for coming through. Once again, this person really wants to see how things turn out. You are an option for them that they're curious about. They don't want to be so serious about the future, even though the future is on their mind. But they don't want to force like a potential, like, oh, I really would love this to happen. So I'm seeing where things go with you. It's almost like I'm not going to have any high hopes for the future, but I just want to see where things go with the two of us. So this is sort of their intentions with you, to see how things grow between the two of you. Now, we're going to get to the next part of this reading in 4 oracle cards. Is there anything that you need to know? Is there possible outcomes? Anything MM needs to worry about or know? We have here the Page of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and Moon here, followed by the 8 of Cups here, is what I think it is. So what you need to know, MM, is that there is something you haven't been yet revealed about with this person that could potentially mean the end of this connection. You don't know what it is yet. With the Page of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and the Moon here, Spirit is indicating there's something you don't know about this person that could genuinely make you want to step away or end whatever interactions you guys have going on, moving away from them with the 8 of Cups here, okay? In 3 oracle cards, we will sort of tap into more details about that, what they mean, why they feel like you would walk away from this person, why this is hidden from you. We have here the wonder, the nobility coming through here, followed by the transformation. Faith is coming through here with the energy of the disguise and armor. That's what I think it is. Your spirit guides seem to be indicating this person has a belief. This person seems to have a belief that you would change your thoughts about them, okay? So there's something about them, a belief system that they have. It could be religious, political, even like they have voted for a person that you wouldn't have voted for, or they believe in a religion that you find, not particularly desirable for your, sort of lifestyle. There's something you don't know about them that has something to do with maybe a belief system that if you were to find out, you wouldn't really entertain this person. So you don't know it yet. You may be coming to a point where you will find out about it. Again, it's just potential. So what Spirit is saying to keep a lookout for a potential outcome is you guys disconnecting because of this person's beliefs, whatever it may be, however it comes through, okay? So that is your reading. We're going to get to your next reading now, MM. You're so very welcome, Bernadette. All the best to you. We're going to get to your next reading now, Spirit. Please clear the energies, please, and thank you. Please close out all the tarot readings that we've done so far up to this point. It looks like the answer, when I tap into like the channel energy of that question, it kind of feels like this is I really would prefer you respect my privacy type energy coming through. Like, unfortunately, friend, no. So that's the energy that I just tapped into. Unfortunately, no, but please just please honor my request, and I will do something for you in return or something like that, okay? She seems her energy seems to want it to remain a matter of personal concern. It looks like that's the energy coming through. But she deeply appreciates you for it. That's the energy that I'm tapping into, and she doesn't want to talk anymore. Close out the previous reading. So, your next reading is I had a minor fallout with a friend, but her reaction was over the top, and then she proceeded to unfriend me from all social media platforms. All that just because I questioned something she might have done was very stupid. My questions are, why are her reactions so negative? Is she talking bad about me to mutual friends? And what should I expect from her in the future? Because we have mutual makes little, okay, so we have mutual makes it a little awkward. Got you. Close out the previous reading. Want to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as the energy surrounding your question. We're going to connect to this individual, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. And the energy is coming through from her. Your friend has a very clear psychic potential. In time, she's going to receive some type of spiritual awakening in her time, though. So I don't know if it matters, but I'm acknowledging her spiritual team, requesting me to acknowledge that. I find that fascinating. Spirit, 4 cards. Why was her friend's reaction so negative? Page of Wands, Temperance is coming through here. The Queen of Swords, the 4 of Wands here is what I think it is. She felt that you were a little blunt in how you came at her. So she felt like you were a little blunt, okay? With the Page of Wands and the Temperance here, it's just like something she was hoping you'd. It's almost like she feels like you are normally someone that she feels. Is it what I think it is? Like she normally feels something about you. Why was she upset? It almost feels like because she had been either working on herself and just felt like you disrupted her peace, so she went distant to maintain that peace. This feels a little bit ego-based. She was upset because you had made her feel self-conscious about herself in a sense, okay? So that's why she was upset, because you made her feel self-conscious. We have here the Page of Wands, the Temperance coming through, followed by the Queen of Swords and the 4 of Wands here, okay? We're going to get 5 cards into this. There's 4 for this Temperance here of Patience. Why did she react so negative is because you affected her self-esteem, okay? Her thoughts of herself. We have your flow, time, path, and the adventure in the reverse here, with time in the reverse here, spirits are what I think it is. It almost like she had been on a self-improvement journey, and you sort of like calling her out or mentioning something to her made her feel affected, like she wasn't doing a good enough job fixing herself or improving herself, or that she was just highly impacted by your criticism or the potential of criticism, okay? So it's almost like you made her feel like she was set back in some personal work of hers, and that's why she was so triggered by this. With the flow, the time in the reverse here, followed by the path, the adventure in the reverse here. So it's like, why do I even need to keep trying? So she feels much better keeping you out of her energy than in it. All right, so Spirit in 3 cards. Is she talking bad about to anyone, especially this person here? They're saying 5 cards. The answer is no. 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords here is what I think it is. The answer is no. Like, she would feel bad coming to the friends, your mutual friends, to speak badly about you. Like, she doesn't want to have that sort of situation happening. So with the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles, it does sort of feel like, no, I don't really want to mention the situation to anyone. I kind of feel like she's just going to look at it with the 5 of Cups as a disappointing experience between the two of you. But with the 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords here, like, maybe the most she'll say is like, we are not friends anymore. I don't want to talk about it. That type of thing, okay? So it doesn't look like she's talking badly about you whatsoever, partly because she wouldn't want the mutual friends to see her in a certain way, like in a negative way. If she has talked to them about the connection, she just mentioned briefly why you guys aren't talking or something like that, okay? So we're going to get 5 rather... Hold on. 3 cards on this 10 of Swords, please. We have here Unicorn, followed by the Beauty, the shape-shifting, and the Goblin, is what I think it is. She just doesn't want the mutual friends to see her in a negative light, okay? Like, she just genuinely wants them to see her in a dignified way, and so partly why she's not gonna mention it to anyone is that she just rather them see her as this, like, vision of dignity rather than, like, a gossiper type energy, okay? So that's partly why she's not going to the friends to talk about it. Like, I just rather not have them associate me with gossip and negativity. So we're going to get to the last aspects of your question, which is in the future, what should I do or expect from her in the future? Spirit, 3 cards on this. 5 of Wands is coming through. One more. The King of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. This is what I think it is. We're going to get 3 cards on the 4 of Pentacles, please. In the future, if you ever feel concerned about a friend's behavior, okay, instead of reacting to it at the height of the feeling, try to hold back and sort of process what you're going through right now, okay? Especially if the friendship is worth it. Is it worth discussing what you're triggered by with the friend? Or is it worth working through why you're upset with it, right? So they're saying in the future, try not to communicate with your friend from a place of like, it almost feels like from a place of attacking them in a sense. I don't know. Like, Spirit is implying that you may have attacked your friend without recognizing that you did. That you simply were inquiring about something, you were upset, but the friend felt it as an attack. And so did Spirit too see it as an attack as well. Okay. So there's something about the way that you had approached it from really everyone's perspective that you could have said it differently, is what they're saying. You could have communicated some thoughts that you had differently. 5 of Wands, King of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles here, followed by the Divine Masculine, the emotional storm, and the chemistry. Their advice to you is this: control how you feel. Control how confusing things are for you. Control the mixed emotions that you have, right? Hold them in and sort of navigate them slowly. Why do I feel that my friend has done this? What is the proof that my friend has done this? And how can I communicate this effectively to them so that they don't feel like I'm attacking them, but I'm instead just asking for answers because I'm confused and I don't know what the real reasons are. So this is what your spirit guides are saying: to approach situations that you're concerned about, not from an energy of wanting to attack and being on the offense, but rather taking your time to process the thing that you're thinking of and think about, well, how can I approach this so that we can still remain friends, but this is communication for clarity, right? So that is your reading, MM. Thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate you. With that said, chat, we're going to open up for 3 more free questions now. If you like a free reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people, and then we will open up for the raffle, okay? Thank you guys so much for your support and your donations, and for just being here with your beautiful energies. All right, so we're going to get to Lucas here, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Can we connect to Lucas, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him and the energy surrounding his question? Spirit, and 3 cards. What is Lucas not seeing? We have here the 7 of Cups. There's many things that you're not seeing, apparently. 10 of Cups here. Ooh! One more, Spirit, and the Empress here. That's what I think it is. There's many things that you're not seeing. Lucas, your spirit guides are saying, if you're single right now, this is like a love reading that there are many options around you that are like these pretty, really beautiful and lovely women that would really be outstanding matches for you, okay? Like, you seem to have a very good general personality that could attract just basically just very, very good-hearted folk, okay? So with the 7 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the Empress here, if you're not seeing anyone, and if you are, this reading is kind of still similar to the same. You have a great deal of options for you that are mature, respectful, beautiful, and sound people, okay, to date. You have a lot of potential options in your life, okay, that are single, that are free, and totally a match for you. So this is what your spirit guides are wanting to tell you about you not recognizing how much there are good matches in either your inner circle or just in your general vicinity, okay? I don't know if spirit is trying to imply for you to get out there and seek some dating, a little dating. It's a little fun dating. So that is your reading, Lucas. That is your reading. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right, so Kiki, I wanted to ask if Spirit has anything to say about my connection with SH. Thank you. Close out the previous readings. We're going to connect to Kiki, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as SH, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, and the energy surrounding their question, Spirit, and 3 cards. Do you have any information to share about Kiki and SH's relationship? We have here the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups. Lastly, we have here the Queen of Swords. This is what I think it is. Interesting reading here. Kiki, let me know if this resonates. Your spirit guides are saying this. It would be very surprising if this person were to have a cycle with you because they seem to be quite content remaining distant. So if SH is an energy who is distant from you, maybe even no contact, maybe very little contact between you guys, there's an energy of like, if there was a cycle to happen between the two of you, it would surprise them. So with that energy, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups, Queen of Swords here, it's like, for there to be energy in this connection, this person would basically have to want to come towards you in a sense, okay? So that is the energy coming through. This person needs to make some effort for the two of you to have some movement in your relationship together, okay? So that is your reading, Kiki. All right, close out the previous readings. Unfortunately, donations are closed. But I will be back at some stream to come. If you would like a private reading with me, you can do so. I will address private readings after the stream, okay? So if you want a private video recording, you would get it after the stream if you decide to book one while I'm doing the stream, okay? But donations are completely closed today. I'm sorry, I'm not opening them up. We're going to answer just one more person before we open up for the raffle, okay? And this is the last free reading of tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. In the meantime, if you would like to participate in the free full reading raffle, all you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100. The winner of the raffle will receive a free full reading, okay? So chat, if you want a chance to receive a free reading, now's your time to do so. But hold on for a moment. Elaine, I have to put you on a timeout, unfortunately, due to you spamming your question, okay? So we're just going to put you on a brief timeout for about 10 minutes, okay? Feel free to come back if you would like to, but it's only because you're spamming your question. That's it. All right, close out the previous readings. We're going to get to Jenna here. You're very welcome, Kiki. Good luck to you. Should I try to sell my art while I'm traveling? Spirit, clear the energies. We're going to connect to Jenna, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energy surrounding their question, Spirit, and 3 cards. Should Jenna sell their art while they're traveling? Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Death here. Your spirit guides literally want you to always do inspired actions, especially when it comes to your creative endeavors. The answer is yes. Sooner even. Don't even wait till you travel. Don't even wait till you travel. Do it sooner. Sell your art whenever you're feeling called to sell your art, okay? Do not stop at just waiting for an occasion. So with the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Death here, your spirit guides are saying, please do it when you feel inspired to do it. Do it sooner than that. Do it when you feel the motivation to. Do it when you feel the passion to. So this is what your spirit guides are wanting to say to you about that, okay? All right, so with that said, chat, pause your free readings. That is the end of free questions. If you would like to donate for a reading, you have to come back for a future stream to come, but I am open for private readings. That means that you can click a link tree in the description. Information is there for how to book a reading with me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, okay? Alrighty, donations and free questions are officially closed, but the raffle is open, so post your number. I will let you know when we announce the winner after Samantha and Linda. Thank you guys so much for your patience and for coming through. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, so Samantha, we are now on to you. Let me know if you're here and if you're ready for your reading. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Samantha, just give me a moment. I'm just looking for your Cash App donation to see if your questions are here. All right, can you post your first question when you're ready, Samantha? Hello, Violet. It's good to see you. Private readings are great. Thank you, Leonor. I appreciate it. They are. I have to be honest with you. Private readings get you better details. It's because when you do readings live, I feel all of the energies of the people in chat, not just your own. So when it is a private reading, I channel your situation specifically, not just all the energies that I experience on live streams. So for those who were sort of on the fence about receiving a private reading, they're really no different. It's just that I'm talking to you exclusively, not really anyone else in chat. And the messages are a lot clearer than the ones that show up for the chats, okay? Due to the multiple energies that I am connecting to on streams. So just a heads up to you guys if you were curious about, are they any different energetically? All right, so Samantha, you're saying here, sees current thoughts about things between him and I. Close out the previous readings. Want to connect to Samantha, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as see here their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, any energies surrounding their question. No free questions are officially closed. We have the raffle open, though. Read with Yashika if you want to post a number. Now's your time to do so. Spirit, 5 cards. We have your Death, the Knight of Cups, the Hangman, followed by the Empress, and the Knight of Swords here. Is what I think it is. So C's current thoughts about things going on between the two of you is like he kind of wants to transform the relationship between you guys by telling you something that will, like, what's the word for it? By telling you something, is that what I think it is? It's almost like he wishes he can be completely and totally candid with you. Like, I just want to tell her something. I just want to speak my mind to her and speak my emotions without blocking them or something. So his thoughts is like, I kind of want things to change, Death, the Knight of Cups here, so I can just tell you everything that's on my mind. So he feels a little bit emotionally limited because he doesn't want to rush something with this connection. The Hangman, the Empress, and the Knight of Swords is coming out here. Spirit, 5 cards on this Death here. What does he want transformed? We have here the Teach. We have here the Idle Hours in the reverse here. We have the Patience in the reverse here. The Strength in the reverse here with the Caution in the upright. Is it what I think it is? It's almost like he wants to get out of some type of phase that you guys are in and just rush into the next phase that you guys are in. I don't know if you guys are, so let's say you guys are in a no contact phase, he wants it to be contact. If you guys are in a contact phase, he wants far more communication. If you guys are in a dating phase, he wants it to be like the next level of commitment. So there's just something like he wants to get to the next stage sooner than what you guys are currently in the energy of right now, interestingly enough. So with the idle hours, the patience in the reverse here, followed by the strength and the caution in the upright, I just want to not be cautious. I don't want us to be cautious between each other or something like that, okay? All right, so we're going to get to your next question. When you're ready, Samantha, feel free to post it. You're very welcome. Why am I seeing so many signs and synchronicities in regards to C? I know it's because I think about him a lot, and I think my guides are doing it. Why, though? Close out the previous readings. This is, they want to exclusively answer this in oracles. So this is what's going to be the change in the new readings to come. Instead of explicitly 10 tarot cards and 10 oracle cards, the spirits have basically told me just to eliminate that expectation that it's only going to be this and that amount. So in the future readings to come, they're going to get a lot more fluid and a lot more intuitive. So maybe you only get 3 tarot cards, but then the rest are oracles, or it's just entirely channeled message and with 10 or 20 different items. So readings in the future are going to get a lot more advanced, a lot more communicative in certain ways, okay? So Spirit, in 5 oracle cards for Samantha, why is she seeing so many signs and synchronicities regarding C? We have here the Tower coming through here, perspective. We have here curiosity, possibilities coming through here, followed by the depths, the echoes, the wishes, safe refuge, secrets, and lastly, we have here authority. Spirit, is what I think it is. The two of you are manifesting each other, okay? So the two of you are manifesting each other. There's just something about you both have either achieved a perspective shift, and the two of you are sort of like thinking of each other in a curious way. Like, what is that person up to? How is this person feeling about me? It's almost like the two people sensing each other from like the depths of their questioning souls. With the safekeeping and the wealth here, how is it affecting my prices? Jenna, it's because I got a raise from Spirit. That's how it's affecting my prices. So with, it's because I got better at tarot. It's because we have the hollow tree and the royal here. So essentially, why is this happening? Is because the two of you are manifesting each other, because the two of you have changed your thoughts about one another, and there's almost like this, something is coming through. Like, I desire you to come to me. I desire you to come to me is the energy that I'm tapping into between the two of you. Okay. We're going to get 5 oracle cards on why this is happening exactly. So this is not spirits doing. It kind of feels like two people thinking about each other. Okay. I desire you to reach out. It's another energy that's coming through here. 4 oracle cards from here, Spirit, please and thank you. We have here the unicorn. We have here the adaptability. We have here the knowledge, followed by the transformation. And 1 card for the unicorn spirit. We have the transform in the reverse here. This is what I think it is. Look at that. So typically something that wouldn't change. So Samantha, if you and C had a past that was really complicated, like you guys either broke it off on a bad note, or you ended it on a bad note, or you guys disconnected and it felt like it was quite final, typically something that wouldn't change in the situation between you guys is going to be happening, okay? There's going to be some type of rare occurrence, or there has been a rare occurrence really with the unicorn and the fox here, where the two of you have changed your thoughts. You've learned something, you've gained some type of insight and knowledge that made you change your thoughts about the other person. Okay. So with the knowledge coming through here, the transformation and the energy of the apple and the frog here, it's almost like it's happening because something about you has changed. And so you're thinking of coming at each other with that changed perspective, okay? So if you guys have another new cycle together, if you guys end up communicating and interacting with each other, it's likely that the two of you will feel different to each other, familiar but seemingly different with one another. It does look like there's going to be some type of switch between you guys if you both end up communicating, okay? Whether you guys are in communication now or not. So we're going to ring the bell to your success, Samantha. Good luck to the two of you. All the best. Again, manifesting a person doesn't mean that there will be a good outcome. That's not the case at all. People are manifesting me. People are manifesting you. That doesn't mean the person on the other line of that manifestation has good intentions for me. So that's just, I just need you to know that, okay? All right, so close out the previous readings. We're going to get to our next reading with Linda. Again, guys, pricing is changing in August. If you cannot afford it, no worries. I'm still going to do free readings, but I will not be changing my prices back to the old ones, okay? I'm honoring this raise from Spirit, and that is what's going to be happening. All right, so we're going to get to Linda. Now, Linda, you wanted a timestamp. So your timestamp is 105:50. And after this, guys, we will announce the winner of the free full reading raffle, okay? So if you have not put your name in the hat, do so now. And all you have to do that is post a number between 1 and 100. The winner of the raffle will receive a free full reading sent privately to your email. You can ask whatever you want, and all information will be kept fully confidential, okay? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. All right, so can we connect to Linda, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding their connection with this individual, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Rather, the entity or the energies that I'm asking about here, its higher self, its spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Sorry, 5 cards. Empress, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles here. So when it comes to this reading, your spirit guides are essentially saying you're destined to be in occupation with a place that you will retire in as well, okay? So this is like the point blank message of Empress, Ace of Pentacles coming through here with 3 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. You are destined to make more money. You are destined to be in a position where you're at a place for the long run. You're retiring from this place. You feel almost like connected to this place. It's almost like a family orderliness to it. I don't know if this has anything to do with that, but for you, your spirit guides are saying something feels concrete for the long term, okay? Is prepared to have this thing be around for the long term. So when it comes to what you're asking about, what you need to know is that this can provide long-term something, okay? Like something about this provides something for you in the long term. Prepare for that to be the case is what Spirit is saying with this 3 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, okay? We're going to get one more card for you. Spirit, one more card for Linda on this energy. We have here the 5 of Swords. 5 cards for the 5 of Swords, please. 5 cards for the 5 of Swords, please. Erica, have you considered to make Etsy? For tarot, you're asking, Joanne. Is that what you're asking about for tarot? 3 more. Surrender and release, spiritual growth, manifestations. To be honest with you, Spirit doesn't want me to be somebody who is well known. So there's something about hiding me that's an aspect of me offering readings. And it's almost like I'm not allowed to expand. I'm allowed to grow, but I'm not allowed to expand. Listen, my spiritual journey is boring. There's nothing really to say. All right, so we have here truth, integrity, divine guidance, surrender and release, spiritual growth, and manifestation. So what I think it is. It's almost like if you have been calling in something that will stick around for the long term, if you have called in something that if you have called in something that you wanted to stick around for the long term, this may be the answer you're seeking, okay? It's almost like you're gearing up for something to stay around for a very long time. So with being vague, we have here the energy of truth, integrity, guidance, surrender, release, spiritual growth, and lastly, manifestations is you will essentially see how something was a manifestation when it comes to the situation. And that's what your spirit guides will tell you. Sorry, I have to keep it vague. All right, so we're going to get to your next reading now, which is what do I need to know when it comes to this person? Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Clearing the energies connecting to Linda, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as this individual, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. 5 cards. What do I need to know when it comes to this person? What does Linda need to know when it comes to this person? Death, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and lastly, the Nine of Swords here. Is what I think it is now. That there will be a change in this connection affecting you, overwhelming you emotionally, putting you back in a very emotional state of mind, making you depressed, having you cry. There is going to be a change to that, okay? Is what I think it is. So your spirit guides are essentially saying something about this connection is going to throw you into that energy where you are crying and you're frustrated and you're overwhelmed and you're feeling dark a little bit. Death, Ace of Cups is coming through here. Hold on. Followed by the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and lastly, this person is making you feel all kinds of crazy. If you're feeling like a state of peace with this person, expect that to change. Something emotionally is going to be changing, okay? And it just feels like crying and screaming. I don't know why it feels funny because it almost feels like we're back at it again type energy, okay? All right, so we're going to get 5 cards for this Ace of Cups. Why is this change happening? Why does Linda need to know this? We have here the retreat coming through here, followed by the time in the reverse. Hello, MM. It's good to see you. The let go, the clearing, and lastly, the uncertainty here. MM, if you're looking for your reading, it starts here, okay? So that is your reading number. Feel free to go visit it if you would like to. So is what I think it is? Is what I think it is now. So it appears that you may have been avoiding processing how you feel about this person fully, okay? You may have been avoiding processing how you feel about this person. We have here the retreat and the time here, and that has blocked full healing. That has blocked full healing in regards to them, or at the very least, blocked healing to the point where you feel like you can continue to endure your day. So there's almost like this, you're gonna get to a point where you're crying, you're releasing, you got snot coming out your nose, you got tears coming out your nose, you got drool coming out your nose, you got wax. It just feels like you're gonna really ugly cry about this person, and it clears out so much. It's like gunk got out of the freaking sewer. So your spirit guides are saying you're prepared to just crumble, maybe in your home, maybe in your peacetime when it comes to this person, and that being so freeing for you, where it just releases the hold that this person has on you, the attachment that this person has had a hold over you, okay? So I see some ugly crying coming in, and I see you feeling fully transformed and even like healed after a really good ugly cry, okay? So that is your reading. Linda, good luck to you about this situation. All right, so chat, with that said, it is now time to announce the winner of the raffle. After that, we're going to wrap up with our remaining donations with Vokama, the Rania, Emily Boyd, and Klenda, followed by our mod portion of the stream, okay? Cry it out. Exactly, Josh. Listen, guys, I had an ugly cry this last weekend. It was about an issue I didn't care about too much, but it was like still in my mind, like, oh, F that person for eating my pudding cup. So I just ugly cried about something ridiculous. And then I was like, wait, I'm so over it now. It's almost like it's like the feeling is like, I don't want to give all of my feelings to suffering about this person. So I've been holding back every day just to not feel weak. But then on Saturday, I just decided, let me just be weak. And now I feel fully calmed down now. It's kind of funny. All right, so if you would like to participate in the free full reading raffle, all you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100. Guys, you only have 30 seconds to post your numbers, one number per entry, and then we will announce the winner in 30 seconds, okay? So you have 30 seconds. Post your numbers now. Geez, Erica, if you're supposed to be hidden, so grateful I found you, girl. Or my guides let me to you. Typically, that's how it is. And it doesn't matter whether I'm right or wrong, but there's something to be learned from who the spirits guide you to. As a spiritual light worker, I've learned that I had to go to people or they had to come to me. I literally moved different countries just to do some light work. And I wouldn't mind going to another country, Spirit. I wouldn't. Just letting you know. Me too, guys. I ugly cry on my life uphill now last week. Nice, anything. I like to hear that. Yeah, Spirit, guys, if you let yourself cry, it blesses you. I know that sounds insane. If you let yourself cry, it blesses you. Okay? All right, so fully, release yourself. Release it. Don't hold back. And don't be afraid to call yourself out on some things, okay? It's like when you take accountability and you cry, that's even more blessing. Crying makes me feel super relieved afterwards. There you go. All right, so chat, the raffle is now officially closed. If you have not posted your numbers, now's your time to do so. After my comment, it is a closed raffle. Is closed. Thank you guys so much for joining me for yet another tarot card live. I'll be back at some point later in the week or next week, Monday. The winner of today's free full raffle is... All right, I got it. Let's go look for the person. Ooh! All right, this individual got the exact number that I just generated. Guys, the winner of today's free full reading raffle is Emily Boyd with the number 25. That was the exact number we generated. Emily, congratulations to you. You have won my free full reading raffle. To all those tuning out, guys, thank you so much for joining me for yet another tarot card live. I will see you guys in the future. The next stream will be yes or no readings. Feel free to tune in for that. There will be another raffle for that time, okay? If you'd like to donate for a reading, feel free to click the pinned comment in chat for Linktree. I do offer private readings. Donations for this stream are over. We're going to wrap up with Vokama, Therania, Emily Boyd, and Clinda. Emily, congratulations on winning the free full reading. Guys, if you're heading out, thank you so much for joining me for yet another tarot card live. Go out and cry about something. It's okay. It's free. It's free. It's healing. With that said, I'll see you in the next stream to come. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful energy. We're going to be wrapping up now with the remainder donations, okay? Vokama, are you here? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to your reading. See you guys. Have a good one. And thank you all so much for joining me for yet another tarot card live. Emily, because you have won the free full reading, all you have to do is email me your question at generalgoodstarot@gmail.com, okay? I am not going to do it on the stream. I no longer do raffle winning questions on stream. I give them as private video recordings. So all I need is your questions sent to me there, and I'll send you a private video about 24 to 48 hours afterwards, okay? Depending on what I'm doing. Erica, I'm happy that E blocked me because I have been detaching much more from E and releasing things. Jenna, that is beautiful. Congrats to you. Oh my God, I can't stand her. Oh my goodness. All right, hold on. I was 24. Dan Haynes, I saw your number. I was like, shoot, he is so close. but then she got it on the exact, and that's crazy in and of itself. You both are super lucky today. Alrighty, so with that said, Fokama, are you here? Are you here? If not, I will give you a timestamp if you have given me your question. Let me go check now. For a reading? For a reading? No, that's not your thingy. Let me go see. We have MM here, Emily Boyd, Samantha. I think it's PayPal. Got Clinda. There we go. So Fokama, you have 2 questions, 2 mini readings. Clear the energies, please and thank you, Spirit. Fokama, your timestamp is 1:20. Let me know if you need a timestamp or not. If not, it's okay. See you, Leono. Have a good one. So, Fokama, you're asking here, what do I need to focus on right now to prepare for the love I want? Oh my gosh. That's like intense energy. I almost feel like crying. I'm overwhelmed by what I'm tapping into for your reading. Close out the previous readings. Want to connect to Fokama? You have a very life shattering type of love coming in for you in the best way possible. What you need to know is that the love that you are wanting is a transformative type of love. Like your ego is going to be checked by this lover of yours, okay? So we clear the energies. We're going to connect to Fokama, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, and the energies of their love life spirit. What does Fokama need to know right now to prepare for the love that they want? Jenna, you're saying here, I was crying about E to one friend. I realized so much things, and I felt that I'm very close to detaching. I think it's going to take now any more 1 month. That is awesome. Good luck to you. Spirit, one more card. So what I think it is. So Fokama, what you need to know right now to prepare for the love that you want is the lover that you are looking for. Is not. They are not going to go easy on you. Okay, I'm not really saying. It almost feels like they are not going to go easy on you. Okay. High Priestess, 5 of Cups is coming out here. They are not going to be what you expected. It almost feels like they are not so much of a comforting lover as they are more of a transformative lover. They will trigger you and it will make you address things you will need to heal about yourself. What you need to know to prepare yourself is your future lover demands you to respect yourself, demands you to love yourself, demands you to have a high dignity and high integrity. This is not a lover that will easily let it slide if they see that you're being too dependent on them, to like almost like codependent. It's like this lover will demand greatness out of you for yourself. This is a beautiful energy. High Priestess, 5 of Cups, Knight of Swords is coming through here. We also have the Nine of Wands and the Star here. This is the lover that will challenge you, will make you not afraid to take on challenges. And even then, it's almost like to have faith in yourself. So what you need to prepare for is it's not going to be the world's most comforting love to have, but it's going to be a very transformative love, okay? I don't know if this is the type of connection you've been wanting. Like, I want somebody to see me and to challenge me and to elevate me to higher heights, even, right? So feels like a lover that wants to help you build yourself in a sense, okay? They demand excellency from you, okay? So this is the energy coming through from them. So we're going to get 5 cards into that. Why you would be disappointed. They need you to know you would feel disappointed by that. Jenna, you're saying here, I've been feeling much more realistic about E, and today I felt so happy that I noticed I did not think about E at all. How awesome. That is amazing. Is it what I think it is? So this is really interesting. With the journey, the adventure, and the change coming through here, I get this feeling why this disappoints you is because you wanted to like settle into a relationship. Like you want to feel safe and seen and loved and heard. But this person comes through with this like spirit guide energy. We have here the caution and the teacher. It's almost like this lover comes in like, I see so much in you and I need you to see that too. So this person is like, I don't need you to be dependent on me. I need you to feel like you are going to be able to raise yourself up, okay? So it's like you're disappointed because what you wanted was soft, gentle love. And this person they're saying you need to prepare yourself is that what you're seeking is going to turn out to be a person who um what's the word for it? Has you see yourself for who you can be, okay? So it's almost like that not this is not an energy of I'm going to mold you into what I want you to be. This is an energy of I'm going to show you who you want to be. And I'm not going to ask you to be any less than that. This is what your lover is almost like your spirit guides are saying. Your lover is very hard but very loving. I want to solve gentle love, a provider and a protector. I see you having that. It's just that this person is also coming in with but I need you to love you. So this is the energy coming through. This is what your spirit guides are saying to prepare for. You're going to meet a lover who's going to prepare you to love yourself, okay? Or expect you to love yourself. This is the energy coming through. All right, so we're going to get to your next reading now, which is what energy do my farmlands need from me right now to thrive? We're going to close out the previous readings. Please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to Fokama, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, and the energy surrounding their farm, their land, spirit, and three cards. What energy does Fokama's farm lands need from her to thrive? We have here the Devil, the Lovers, the Three of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles here. What your farmland really needs right now is sort of like you essentially recognizing that you learn from sort of really catastrophic failed events. And they sort of want you to treat it as an ever-growing project, okay? So they need your perspective to sort of shift to sometimes something catastrophic is going to happen. I don't know why, but I just saw, when I think of that, I see chickens getting killed by a raccoon. I see a snake eating eggs. I see a bear destroying a electrocuted fence. I just see a lot of I see a tree, I see a tornado coming through. There's a lot happening here. What they need you to know is that there are going to be as bad as there is good, and to sort of recognize that that's sort of the flow of like land or farm ownership, right? I just saw like a field being burned ablaze. So your spirit guides are saying just to recognize that there is a cycle of life and death when it comes to farms, with the Devil and the Lovers coming through here, but they're not against each other in some ways. These two are companions working with each other. So your spirit guides are saying what can help it thrive is you being a part of the life and death cycle with it, okay? Recognizing that your farm and your land will have cycles either uniquely to those lands and those locations or uniquely to your experience, okay? With the Three of Cups, the Knight of Wands coming through here, followed by the Nine of Pentacles. They're saying to recognize this, associate it with a part of the process of it. It once burned in a blaze. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry to hear that. Recognize that this is a part of the growth and the expansion, and look at the abundance of this woman surrounded by this vineyard of grapes, and these abundant plants here. So they see you basically recognizing, I celebrate these losses and these wins, and it's like that death cycle is a part of that life cycle. When the things are burned down, that creates a lot of material for plants to gain nutrients from, or to have space to grow even brighter, even better. So they're saying here, just recognize that cycle in your lands, work with it, build what you can with that, and then you're going to see the abundance of that working with it, okay? Don't work against the natural cycles of death in your land, but recognize that it exists and work with it and continue to build, okay? It's almost like there is a sacred process that needs to be kept, flowing to produce the most, to continue to be abundant with your lands in an odd way. So I really like this reading. It's unusual. It's almost like don't bring anything like an unnatural, artificial cycle to your land. Let it be natural with the environment that it's in an odd way. Spirit, 3 cards into that on why you're saying this to Fokama. We have your path in the reverse, music in the reverse, and flow in the reverse here. Like, if that is not any clearer, like, if you try to fight against what is natural in the lands, in the places that you're trying to grow and develop things, in a way, you will be receiving some roadblocks, some major roadblocks, instead of being like, you know what, in the summer, we have these fires. Let me just do some preventative care, you know? My plants are growing hardier because I'm planting them earlier so that I can kind of get them before things start to burn down or get really crispy, let's say in summertime or something like that. So it's like, recognize the land and the land will recognize you type energy. I find that so fascinating. I'm doing it the natural way. You are great. You are, I gotta say, you're already doing really well, Fokama. A really beautiful job already. Okay, Spirit, 2 more cards. And now they have a compliment for you about how you are handling things. We have here the energies of the celebration coming through here. And then 1 more, Spirit. And then we have here the friendship. Look at that. Ah! Is it what I think it is, Spirit? It's what I think it is now. There's something you do naturally, okay? I don't know if you refuse to use pesticides that affect bugs around you. I don't know how you're exactly operating your lands, but your spirit guides are saying you doing something natural has allowed your lands to also provide an abundance of care to your local ecosystem, okay? The bugs, the plants, the bugs, the animals, the birds, the bees, everybody is enjoying your, it's almost like you've made little cities for different families of other species. So you providing a natural environment have created a lot of local friendships that maybe you're unaware of. You might not recognize that there are some very helpful insects in your garden that are combating like unhelpful insects, right? So you have created an ecological friendship with the environment around you, especially when it comes to like the species of animals and bugs that associate with your land, okay? So your spirit guides want to say this, the more that you um, treat the land with respect, the more that you cherish the land, it's almost like then the more the land will provide for you in a sense, okay? So this is what they want you to know, to keep it natural, and be friendly to the beings around you, okay? I love this so much. This is so beautiful. You are a friend of your local place, okay? Where you have land, you are a friend of its creatures. Oh, I like that. So that is your reading, Fokama. Thank you so much. And they really are proud of your approach, by the way. Very proud of your approach. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to get to our next reading now with the Rania. Fokama, thank you so much. Started keeping chickens. Oh, gosh. Fokama, I am so envious. That sounds like such an enchanting life. Major respects to you. Oh, my goodness. You're very welcome, and thank you so much for coming through with that reading. Alrighty, so Therania, I won't be here for the readings most likely. However, here are my questions, Therania. We will give you a timestamp, I promise. Fokama, much love to you. Keep thriving. So Therania, I'll be right back. Oh, there you are. I'll be right back, Therania. I just need to go get a drink of coffee. And then we're going to get started on your 2 readings, okay? Let me know if you want me to keep it vague, not mention names at all. Like I did that for 2 other people in the previous readings. So let me know if you want me to do that. Right, this is the current list, guys. After Clinda, we're going to get to the mod portions of the stream. Mods, think about how you want to be placed in the mod list. And then we'll get started on your readings, okay? Be right back. Coffee break. That sounds good. All right, close out the previous reading. So, Tharania, we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you. Please clear the energies of this deck, please and thank you. One more time. Maybe. All right, so will this individual be better or more professional and better investment in my growth if I switch over to him? Close out the previous readings. We're going to connect to Tharania, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. This individual here, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, and the energy surrounding the situation. Spirit and 3 cards. Will this coach be better if Tharania decides to switch over to him? Moon, King of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. The energy is of, we're not sure. We're not quite sure. There's potential, though. With the Moon and the King of Wands showing up here, we're not quite sure. There's something about his personality with the King of Wands here that makes it an uncertainty. This person seems to have a very, what's the word for it? A very there's something energetic about them, like wanting to do something my way. I heard I got to do it my way. With the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles here, there is a chance that this person will behave like this, but your spirit guides are sort of asking you to be realistic about it. It's only a potential chance, okay, that this person would behave like this, okay? We're going to get 4 cards as to why. Spirit is saying that we want to tell you why that's the case, why we're not sure. We have here the Sorcerer, the seduction coming through here, followed by the energies of the burdens with the Woodcutter, humility, and lastly we have here the Beauty and the Swan here is what I think it is. Your coach, this coach seems to be drawn to you. There is a type of attraction to you, okay? The reason why we're unsure is because this person seems to be attracted to you, okay? And that's sort of the heavy burden. And it's the burden of being a beautiful woman. With the energies of the Sorcerer in the basket here, followed by the Woodcutter and the Swan, it's because this person has a thing for you and finds you to be attractive. We're going to get 3 more cards into this energy. The Spirit wants to talk more about that. We have here female. We have here desert. We have here realizations. This is what I think it is. Oh my God. There's has to come to a point, Tharania, where you must recognize that you are an attractive person. You're a highly attractive person, okay? And not only are you highly skilled, you're professional, you have money, you have a lot on your shoulders, you have responsibilities, you're showing discipline. It's a little bit because you are a rare type of woman amongst the typical circle of women that they deal with, okay? So you stand out, okay? And you stand out alone, and it's hard to not recognize that, okay? With the female desert and realizations here, it's because this person is drawn to that about you. And if they can kind of ground this attraction, it's possible, but not while they're attracted to you, okay? So we have 3 more oracle cards for this. All right, can we get 5 more cards, Spirit? Any advice you wish to give to Tharania about this? They're kind of wanting to give you advice on how to deal with him and the situation. I don't know who else to choose at the gym, man. We have your 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands here. We have your Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Justice coming through here is what I think it is. So your spirit guides are saying this. There is how for you to deal with this, you just have to recognize that you're an attractive person and that unfortunately you can't really get around that when it comes to working with others, okay? So part of this situation is just recognize that you're attractive and that you're going to need to draw out other energies from your connections, recognizing that who you deal with may be drawn to you, okay? So let's think about it. How does a professional celebrity woman act at work when she knows she was just voted, top 100 women of all time and blah blah blah, right? Because of course there will be makeup artists, there will be directors, there will be engineers that are drawn to her. So how can she still remain professional with those around her while recognizing that they're also drawn to her beauty? This is what the spirits are saying. Their advice to you is you recognize that for yourself, but also recognize that because it is a trait of yours, you need to learn how to navigate with that trait in mind. I'm a woman. I know people are drawn to me, but I also have a lot that I wish to accomplish. I just need to recognize that and keep my professional distance with people. So there's something about you recognizing those energies, but still pushing forward to achieve what you desire. Okay. So with the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups here, they're saying to change how you view your experience, actually. With the Queen of Wands and the Justice here. That's not to say let people just treat you any kind of way. Not at all. What Spirit is saying, recognize a trait that you're going to have to navigate with, okay? And the same goes for people who are like on the opposite spectrum of appearance too. So Spirit, 3 cards for the Rania on this reading. We have here possibilities, we have here neighborhood, and we have here distracted coming through here. It might be in your best interest to have a coach who is already in a commitment or a committed relationship or something like that. That may help you. If you notice that coaches have been distracted from being like their full professional selves, you may have to be like, you know what, I might just have to like have a coach that is locked down so they're not looking at me in this way. With the possibilities in the neighborhood and distracted here, they're basically saying consider changing your coach to somebody who has priorities, duties, and other things locked down. Okay, I know that's really bizarre, but it's a possibility. This is just a suggestion to you by Spirit, to just deal with people who have things they already got going on and they're not looking for love or something like that. With the Justice card coming out here too. So that is your reading, Durania. Your next question here is, I wanted a general for the second one with whatever spirits would like to tell me at this time. Clear the energy, Spirit, please. And thank you. Can we connect to Durania, her higher self, her spiritual team, and others who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her question, please. And thank you, Spirit. Spirit and 5 cards, whatever comes out for Durania. We have the World here coming out. We have the 7 of Pentacles, the Empress, the Hangman, one more, Spirit, and last we have the Moon. You don't have to do the thing that you had wanted to get out of, okay? This is keeping it vague. They want to keep it vague to you. They don't want to get super, they don't want to get super mysterious, but they want to keep it vague. If there is something that you had wanted to sort of walk away from, you don't have to invest in doing it, right? You could just think about, yeah, I really did want to walk away from the situation, but I just kind of feel like I also don't. I don't really feel my heart is fully in it. Your spirit guides are saying, don't put a heavy burden on your heart to make a decision about that thing. You don't have to. You could just continue to sort of operate with this thing until you gain greater clarity about it in your future, where you do feel substantially confident about where you'd like to go with it, okay? So with the World and the 7 of Pentacles, followed by the Empress, Hangman, and the Moon here, you don't have to close out a cycle you're not fully feeling clear about closing out, okay? So we're going to get 5 more cards for you. Spirit 5 tarot cards for the 7 of Pentacles. We have here the Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Death, the King of Swords, and the Judgment here. Is what I think it is. In some ways, it's actually better to not impulsively react to something or quickly engage with something that you want to change. In fact, it's better if you're feeling wishy-washy about making a decision, take some time, put it on the back burner, put it in the back seat, and just readdress it when you're like, you know what? No, I'm ready now. It's done. It is over with. So your spirit guides are saying, you don't have to clearly give yourself an answer to anything that you don't feel clear or certain about. It's okay to take some time to process it. and you do not need to rush yourself to make a decision about anything. So we have here the Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Death, King of Swords, and the Judgment here. Give yourself a break and give yourself some time to consider changing anything. Okay, so we're going to get 5 cards into this. They're saying 6 for full details. Withdrawn is coming through here. Finality of closure, leaving behind. We have your confessions coming through here. We have your surveillance, followed by the trapped and the cloudy judgment. Is it what I think it is? They are essentially saying, give yourself patience. This is not a matter of like timing, right? Give yourself some grace and some patience. Just because something is making you feel withdrawn, right? Just because something's making you uncomfortable, and you're thinking like, maybe I gotta get it out of here, right? And you have even, let's say you've even expressed it to friends or family, like, I really would like to walk away from this. Don't feel like just because you've mentioned it that you're trapped to needing to make that choice. People are allowed to change their minds. 2 things can be true: that you did want to leave and now you no longer want to leave. That could be true as well. Your spirit guides are saying, affirm that you can change your mind and you don't have to make yourself feel guilty for it. We have here the surveillance and the trapped coming through here, followed by the energy of the cloudy judgment. It's like, give yourself the ability to divert course, change the direction. When you let yourself be free flowing in that way, you, in a way, kind of create a more satisfactory life for yourself. Okay. So we're going to get 3 more cards for you. And the final one is just a comment they want to tell you, Thurania. This is a general reading for you. I don't know what they're talking about, but it's just a general reading. We have your tests. We have your mirror, reflection. And lastly, we have your triumph. This is what I think it is. So this feels like a little bit of advice of like, first, do some imaginative work. Like, I don't know if you have a place you could just fully be alone in. It's almost like reenactment work, right? Act as if you had done the thing already. Act as if you had already done the thing. And then feel that out. Feel that out in your private space. You know, how do you feel? How are you walking? How are you moving? What feelings are rising in your body? This will help you do a little bit of reflective work with yourself. Okay, act as if you already had done it, and then check in with yourself for how you have felt, feeling like you did. This will help you gain some more clarity about sort of like where you want to be, where you seek to be is what Spirit is saying. Okay, I kind of love this reading because I felt like I just got advice from Spirit, from your spiritual team as well. So thank you to them for that. So one more card here. This is general advice for you. General advice for Thurania on 1 card. Learn in the upright. This is what I think it is. This is a cute reading of be open to learning you. Be open to learning you. Okay. Be open to learning about who you are, how you is. This is the energy coming through. The spirit guides are saying with the learn card coming through here, be open to learning yourself. Be open to manifesting learning about yourself. Okay. You can change your mind. You can even change your attitude. That doesn't mean anything about who you are or how you are is bad or should be changed. It's more so that we are ever evolving humans, and our personalities, our path in life, where we're heading is constantly evolving too. Okay, so your spirit guides are saying be open to learning about yourself, do some reflective work, imagine you had done some of the things that you wish to do, and see how you feel, and then see if that changes how you want to approach those same issues, or has reaffirmed how you would like to go about it. Okay. So that is your reading, Thurania. Thank you so much for your donation. Good luck to you and your spiritual team. We're going to ring the bell to your success. And I wish you a beautiful, fabulous day, okay? With that said, we're going to get to Emily Boyd. Emily, thank you for your patience. If you are here, give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to your reading now. Thank you so much for those readings. You're very welcome, Thurania. Absolutely. Emily, are you here? Glenda, are you here? Are both of you, either one of you here? I'll be right back. Emily, when you're ready, feel free to post your question. Glenda, when you're ready, feel free to post your question as well. We will get started on the next person here, okay? All right, be right back. Be right back. All right, ready to get to you, Emily. Emily, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Please clear my energies. Please and thank you. Saying here, why so much negativity in my relationship with my intention when my intention is always with love and the expectation is getting same in return? Do unto others as I want done unto me. Why so much negativity in my relationship when my intention is always with love and the expectation of getting the same in return? Clear the energy, Spirit, please and thank you. Can we connect to Emily Boyd, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her relationships? Please and thank you, Spirit. And 3 cards. 4 cards are saying, why does this happen, Spirit? We have here the Ace of Wands, followed by the 3 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the Empress here. So, Emily, this is a really great reading because it's wanting to talk to you about the nature of connections and relationships. One really great word that you mentioned here is expectation. Okay, now this is a little bit. It's kind of like it could be a bummer, but it also is like a recognition. No one is entitled to anyone's emotions. So your spirit guides are saying it's because you wish to have the same reflective behavior as you give, right? If I input this effort into the connection, I expect the same back. Your spirit guides are saying instead of expecting that same treatment back, just enjoy the connection for what it is, right? With the Ace of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups here, when you allow people to come as they are without expectations, right? It's not about letting them step over your boundaries, but letting them come as they are and to treat you, from their way of expressing respect, love, and gratefulness. Maturity as we age is recognizing that we're not entitled to people treating us the same way as we treat them. Unfortunately, that would be awesome if that was the case, but it's not because we're humans. It's not the standard. Simply, your spirit guides are saying, just shift how you view connections, relationships, whether romantic or platonic or friendship, familial. That when I put an effort into people, I'm not going to expect them to treat me the same way. It would be wonderful if they did, but I do have to let that person come as they are, and that I will love them for who that is, or I'll find it annoying. Who knows, right? But the answer is Ace of Wands, 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups here, followed by the Empress, is because you're not entitled to their reaction being identical to how you treat them. So why do you experience a lot of negativity? Is because you're potentially mixing with folk who aren't the type of people that you need in your life to make you feel loved and cherished the way you're looking for. You may have to change your friendship circle to match and be in alignment with very giving, loving friends, the way that you love to give and love at the same time. But it's something about like it's just a mismatch in love languages and expression of love and friendship. Okay, it has nothing to do with you. So it's about recognizing that if you treat someone a certain way, you aren't entitled to that same treatment, but it is going to feel bad because you would like that to be the case. All right, so we're gonna get 3 oracle cards on a different message, but they want to talk about maturity and maturing. We're gonna get 5 cards into that. They want to talk about your maturity journey and how that's happening. We have here the center. We have here wealth, gold. We have here virtue. We have here honesty, chance, innocence, and then we have here the adaptability. Is it what I think it is? So they're saying this, Emily. Emily, you are, and it's abundantly clear that you are a kind soul. Anyone who gets to meet you, it is a blessing to have you in their life, okay? And now, because you are a very virtuous person, you have this very kind and bright soul, you treat people with a kind of level of love and care that is, very highly valued and highly prized. Now, you also need to look at the world from a significantly grounded place of there are some horrible people in this world and there are some truly amazing individuals in this world. Just because I express my personality in this way, I cannot fully expect other people to express this personality in the same way as well. I need to both recognize that personalities, much like thumbprints, are unique and ever changing and ever evolving. I cannot expect for friendships and relationships to come at me with the same energy I want to give to it because those people have not been through my circumstances, life events, or perspectives that I experience. So, this is more so like, why do you experience negativity? It's more so how you perceive it. Um, if you are able to just take a step back, I'm going to be giving even though I know a lot of people aren't giving. I'm going to be loving even though I know a lot of people are cautious about giving that love, right? So it's like be you, be who you are, be the amazing person that you are, but recognize that a lot of people aren't maybe at that same level that you are in life, okay? So this is so, so, so awesome. I love this reading. This is about both complimenting you as a friend and a partner, but also needing you to recognize that not many people are going to show up like you. Okay, that can feel quite negative, but it's about like being realistic. I don't think Fred is going to give me flowers today, even though I'm someone who would give him flowers, right? Or I don't think that let's say Susan is going to come to my party because she never comes to parties, but I always go to hers. So this is the energy of love the person for who they are, not what you expect out of them. Okay. So that is your reading. Would get one more card for you. Spirit, one more card for Emily Boyd. We have here the Tower. So your spirit guides are simply asking you to consider reshaping your perspective. Okay, I know this is how I am. I know it's kind of rough to expect that from others. How can I shift how I think about things? Should I change the friendships that I have to seek more giving, more loving friends? Should I only seek partners that give to me the way that I give to them, right? So this is about changing how you choose people in your life and changing how you sort of connect with the people in your life. Okay, perspective shifting with the Tower card coming through, which I find really, really amazing. Okay, let people come as they are to you and reshape how you see their contribution in your life. Okay, so that is your reading, Emily. Thank you so much for your time. Good luck to you and have a beautiful, beautiful day. We're going to get to Kalenda now. Hello, Miss Monopoly. Just saying hi, showing love because your light is phenomenal. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're going to get to Kalenda. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. Kalenda, welcome on in. You're the last, but definitely not the least. Much love and light to you, Miss Monopoly. Thank you so much. How will I know that I met the one? Close out the previous readings, clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to Kalenda, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energies of her love life. But specifically, we're tapping into the one she will end up long-term with for many years, a loving long-term connection. When will you be live again? Likely on Monday at 2 p.m. EST, likely on Monday. So we have 3 cards for Kalenda, 4 for more details, for major details. Is it what I think it is? You'll know that you've met the one when you both keep comfortably coming back to each other. It's almost like it surprises you that you guys keep ending up closer and closer together despite despite all. You know you have met the one when you've given something a chance. We have here the Page of Pentacles with the Page of Cups here. It's almost like you're surprised yourself, by the way, by this connection. With the energies of the Six of Cups, Two of Cups here, you know you found the one when the person keeps showing up and coming in, and you guys keep growing together, okay? It's like, I can't believe we're on the second date. I can't believe it's been 2 months. I can't believe it's been 2 years. I can't believe we got 2 kids. This is like that energy of like when everything is a surprise to you with this person. Like, what? We still going? So you'll know when you met the one where for some reason it just keep going and going. Okay. Oh, you don't know how it's happening. What is this reading? So we have 3 cards on this energy. I kind of love this. We have here the change in the reverse, the caution in the reverse, and the surprises in the upright. Look at that. So, like, as Spirit has said, when you guys just keep going, and it's just like you're surprised every time there's another day with the two of you. There's 3 more days, there's 5 more days. So your partner just sticks around and continues to show up for you, okay? That's how you know this person's the one. We're gonna get 3 love cards for you, or the Spirit is saying 2 love cards for this returning surprise energy. You got 2 cards of surprises with this Page of Cups here. I think it genuinely shocks you how things continue to progress with the two of you. I really like that. It's just always a pleasant surprise. We have here the energy of the sacred woman, followed by the energies of the soulmate. Okay, so I did tap into this, Glenda. I do feel that you have a soulmate in this lifetime. Okay, this is the energy of the soulmate too. Like, I can't believe you're still here. So you'll know you're the one when this person just keeps showing up for you and they're just continuing to stick around, okay? With the sacred woman and the soulmates. Good soulmate energy coming from your future partner. And I got to say this, another last side energy is we have here the distorted masculine. There's this feeling that the person that you end up with, they have some issues that they're working through, right? They might have an undiagnosed disorder, or they might have some traumas that they're still holding on to. There's just something like this person's still working on themselves, okay? So this is also a little bit of a side energy of this person is working through an internal issue that is affecting how they operate in life. Okay, it could be like a trauma that turned into a disorder that, like PTSD or OCD, things like that. Okay, so that is your energy. Thank you so much for your donation, your support. Good luck to you and your connection. It will just be a surprise because it keeps working for you and this person. Okay, beautiful energy coming through. All right, close out the previous readings, guys. With that said, that's officially the end of the stream. I will be back again to answer your question again. Akashic Archive. I will be back on Monday at 2 p.m. EST. Most likely, I may be back earlier for a random time. Who knows? But you guys will know. I will schedule the stream in advance, okay? All right, so guys, that's officially the end of the stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in for yet another Tarot Card Live. I will see you guys in future streams to come. We're going to wrap up with my beautiful moderators, and then I'll be out for the day. Mods! Are you here? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm not sure if I'm ready for that, Wee Vibes. I'm still, like, if I were to do that, I would cry on stream. Like, I can't do it. I'm sorry, Wee Vibes. I really can't do it. Not yet. I'm still in mourning, and I still can't believe Vivi is not here with us. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. How can a beautiful, bright soul like that just not exist anymore? I'm shocked. You should have took me, Spirit. You should have took me, not Phoebe. This is how I'd be feeling, y'all. Why didn't you take me? I'm actual trash, Spirit. All right, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. So if you would like to ask another question, feel free to do so. I just can't cry on stream. It's not you, Wee Vibes. I just be crying. Do you see any past lovers coming into my life? Clear the energy, close out the previous readings. Can we connect to Wee Vibes, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them? as well as their past lovers, their future past lovers. Interesting. Spirit 3 cards. Do you see any past lovers coming into Revive's life again? Knight of Cups, the Tower, the Knight of Pentacles here is what I think it is. The answer is a yes, but it looks like the answer is a yes, okay? But it comes at a time where it's like not, almost like it's not appreciated. So the answer is yes for you, Vibes. Knight of Cups, Tower, Knight of Pentacles, yes. But it almost feels like it comes at a time when you didn't need to hear from them, okay? Like you might be going through something already, and it's like, you know, I don't care, bro. It just feels like you're not interacting with it as intensely as you typically would be had you not been through the time that you're going through when they do send you a message, okay? All right, we're gonna get to the next person. We're gonna get to Tortoise Love now. Tortoise Love, are you here? And are you ready for your reading? If not, no worries. But let me know if you're here. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Aya, my childhood friend, continues visiting in my dreams, giving a lot of love, which I'm happy for. I would like messages from her. Thank you. I'm embarrassed because language barrier or autism. I just realized after your live where you told us she is gone, that she passed away. No worries, Jenna. You're good. And Vivi's pronouns were they, them, just like you, Jenna. Though I do accidentally always say she. Clear the energies. All right, so we're going to get to Tortoise Love. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Tortoise Love, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. As well as Aya here, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, and the energy surrounding this question. 3 cards for Tortoise Love. Any messages from Aya, her childhood friends? Energy. Ace of Cups, Judgment, and the 5 of Wands here. Ooh. Your dear friend is asking you, is talking about somebody who you have a crush on or someone you have feelings for. And she's saying that I believe that you are confused about this person, and I would suggest that you work on moving past your crush on them or work on moving past your feelings for them. It's like Aya saying, like, my dear friend, this is not something that has energy to progress or something like that. Like, it almost feels like it would be better for you to walk away than to hold on to these feelings that you have. So she's saying very gently with the Ace of Cups, Judgment, and the 5 of Wands here that I just feel very mixed about your feelings for somebody, and I think the best approach for you, 8 of Cups, is to gently work through moving forward from these feelings. Okay, so this is she's like giving you a gentle energy of not to fuel some feelings that you have growing for you at this time. Okay. Come on, Aya, you see how difficult it is? Oh, she does. Look at that 10 of Cups here. She knows. She knows how difficult it is. Oh, so that is your reading, Tortoise Love. And last but not least, the fabulous Joanna. Joanna, are you here and are you ready for your reading? Close out all the tarot readings that we've done so far up to this point, please, and thank you. Clear my energies, please, and thank you. I feel so nervous right now. Trying to clear the energies. All right, clear the energies. Close out all the previous readings. We're going to connect to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Stephanie, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, and the energies surrounding her question. Can you see even what you cannot see? Is that what you're asking, Joanna? That is cute. That's adorable. of the sound it was making. I think the mic got better, actually. I don't know why. All right, so Spirit, 3 cards for Joanna. Do you see Stephanie experiencing any significant emotional shifts towards Joanna in the future, even if you don't see it happening right now? The answer is yes. The Empress, the Devil, the Queen of Cups is what I think it is. The answer is yes, and it has something to do with like her almost obsessing about her feelings for you, okay? So the answer is yes, definitely. Empress, Devil, the Queen of Cups here, it's like her feelings shift about you. Like she's like thinking of her feelings for you. And almost in an insistent way, like she's like, I can't believe this is still here type feeling. I think you mentioned this before too. Is this currently happening or not? It feels like it's a future situation. I saw the Knight of Pentacles as we split the deck. It's like a future feeling that she has, where she's kind of like, I can't look away from the past, in the future, but it's in the future, okay? All right, so chat, that's officially the end of the stream, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in for yet another Tarot Card Live with me, Jenerica's Tarot. I'll see you guys in the next stream to come. If you would like to book a reading with me, all you have to do is click a link tree in the description. Information is there for how to book a reading with me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But until the next one, guys, have an amazing weekend. If I do not see you over the weekend, I'll see you in the next one. And thank you so much to you and your spiritual team for connecting with me, okay? See you! And have a good one. And thank you to my fabulous moderators. Goodbye, guys. See you. Bye, anything. Goodbye, lurkers.